Cancers, this is your reading. Okay, we're going to go ahead and see what you guys have going on. What do you guys need clarity about, or, just maybe some understanding about? If you guys do want a personal reading or a birth chart reading, all that stuff is in my description on my channel. I probably will put it in this video as well. I just have to remember, but just in case I do not, it is in the description. Okay, and then you just click the link and then you follow as it is. So let's go ahead and get started. So I feel like Cancer, before we even shuffle a card, I feel like there is something here about your nervous system. You may be learning your nervous system. You may need to learn more about your nervous system, what kind of keeps you calm, what keeps you balanced. You may have been needing to pay attention to your emotions. You could be very focused on emotions right now, how you respond to things, how things make you feel, where these feelings come from, just, Cancer vibes, as y'all always do. Look at this, 7 of Cups, honey, right off the bat. Daydreaming, thinking, analyzing your emotions and feelings. So you could be, in your shell right now, hermit mode. Y'all tucked away, tucked back. Y'all done walked off from reality. Y'all done left the party early. Nobody know y'all left. This could be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This 4 of Cups has been flopping out the deck. Now, do y'all feel rejected by something? Feel left out? Feel ignored? Feel like maybe some emotions that you have been ignoring? I'm going to think that somebody, or you feel ignored for some reason, some way. Maybe ignored, looked over. Maybe you are you're going here and you're analyzing some emotions that about maybe rejection. 4 of Cups here, this could be home, this could be stability, this could be looking at the foundation of your emotions, where your emotions really stem from, like I said at the beginning. But with the 4 here, makes me think of home or foundation, but definitely home. 6 of Wands in the reverse. Okay, maybe you were not given a chance. Maybe you felt like you were left out from victory, something about your emotions, kind of like you lost something, or you were not able to get something, or you were rejected from something. I'm trying to make sure all my cards are in the right direction, because I don't know why that came out in reverse, child. Yeah, the Chariot, Cancer card. This is the Cancer. Oh, hold on, y'all. Let's do the thumbnail. Let's do, excuse me. Let's do the thumbnail. Okay, so let's keep going. So we have the Chariot coming out here. Well, like I said, it does feel like there has not been no movement. Something has not moved, and this is not something has not moved. You have not been able to really, because the Chariot is willpower, being determined, making sure things are going to happen, crossing your T's and checking your I's, or really being, maybe not crossing your T's and dotting your I's, but definitely making sure something's happened. Very determined. Look at this. He's going fast. He's speeding. Nothing can stop him now, but it feels like maybe this is the energy now that you're trying to go into. This is the energy that you feel like you didn't get a chance to do. You struggle with this here. Maybe this is something that you're analyzing, that you struggle with this Chariot kind of energy, this forward movement, this determination, this gusto for life, this quest for information. Because Cancer, one thing about Cancer, they really are, pretty deep in the sense of emotions. They, they have a real knack for wanting to understand emotions. I think Cancers are very determined when it comes to family and stability. They will stop at nothing to make sure that the family is how it's supposed to be, okay? And they will do that for everything. That's just how they are. And it feels like here when it comes to your emotions, you don't have that. Like you just don't have that determined, you know, it's going to be all right. Maybe you feel sad a lot. Maybe you deal with a lot of sad emotions. Obviously, you're Cancer, so you're dealing with that. You know, y'all deal with emotions. And I feel like the emotions that you deal with are not good emotions. And like I said about your nervous system could be, you know, out of whack. And you are recognizing that. And see, Knight of Swords. Yeah, this could be confirmation, clarity. Or you're going out to seek information with this Seven of Cups. Oops. Hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to grab it off the ground. It's hard. Like I said with this Seven of Cups. Is it Seven of Cups? Oh, this is the Eight of Cups. Not the Seven of Cups. This is the Eight of Cups. So this is you leaving something, withdrawing from something, still going on your own, but I feel like you're going on a quest here to kind of deal with this Four of Cups and this Six of Cups. I mean, the Six of Wands in the reverse. This loss, feeling, losing, not winning, not getting anything, possibly being stuck. I feel like you are off on an emotional quest to understand your emotional nervous system. Okay, we're getting to the point now. 6-7 minutes later, the Chariot here, you are definitely going off on a Dora the Explorer type of thing. You got your book bag, you got your friend, you're off to see the wizard about your emotions. Look at this. Damn it. No, this one's at the bottom. The Fool. You're off to maybe do something new. Because you're off to see the damn wizard. You want to see the wizard about your emotions. Who wasn't in there that was always sad? Had no courage. The Lion. Leo season. Hello, okay? You could be going into Leo season. You are always sad. You're just like, oh, womp, womp, womp. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles say that Cancer is ready to put that work in. Cancer is like, hey, Cancer is ready to bring that dog out, okay? They done walked away. They getting themselves together because when they come back, baby, I'm not gonna say that. Oh my god. So, no, I'm not gonna say it. That's crazy. Let's see, what else is going on with Cancer? Nine of Wands. Like I said, you fighting. I feel like you fighting a good fight. You on your, however many rounds they do in boxing, you're on the one before the last. Or you're on the last one, actually. Because the one before the last might have been, you know, something else. Not a Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is like right next to the end. So maybe the one. Nope, you're at the one before. You're on the last one. You're on the last fight. Definitely the last. I saw the Queen of Pentacles. What's this Queen of Pentacles? Queen of Wands. So this is you still, because we also saw the Queen of Wands. So this feels like you're in the energy. I'm about to go get it. I'm about to get out. I'm ready to put that dog and put that work in for something long term, because like I said, you've been for some stability, even if it's emotional stability that you're looking at. Like you're not even right now thinking about the finances or the money. You're thinking about the thoughts. The Seven of Swords. You're thinking about the crippling thoughts. Death card. Like I said, you're on the final round. There's an ending. Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, look at her. It's the Queen of Pentacles on the Ten of Pentacles for me. She's happy, honey. She's like, okay, wait. That girl might have been dead. look at it like she's happy. We're gonna look at it like she's just like in gusto. You know, she's had the final. She got that final pinnacle. She got that final bag. Okay, all her bills are paid. And she getting a nice meal every night. Two of Cups, emotional balance. Like I said, it's on the way, honey. Okay, finally, there go the Seven of Cups that I thought I saw. 10 is the ending. 7 is Seven of Cups. I don't know. I feel like he was fighting demons. Look at them demons back there behind her. I feel like this was you. I feel like he was trying to really figure out, going your Pandora's box, really trying to figure out where is the source. You know, where's this things coming from? Where's all these negative thoughts coming from? Like the Pandora box. They say you open the Pandora box, it let all the negative things out. You will make into your Pandora box because you're like, what the fuck was I giving? Because this is some bullshit. You know? So that's great. Okay, let's do the other deck. Okay, 11 minutes. Let's see if we can get anything else from the other deck with Cancers. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Why is this like this? What's going on here? Okay. 10 of Wands. You are at the final damn round. Like I said, there was the 9 of Wands. I said at the 9 of Wands, I said that was the final round. And now in here, the first deck, I said anything else for Cancer. I picked up the next deck, shuffled it. Pops out the 10 of Wands, which is the final round. Okay? So it's like the intense confusion going on, emotional confusion all over the place. And I do feel like this is a new beginning for you here, Cancer. I do feel like you are going to have a new understanding, or you have gained a new understanding about something, about your emotions, that just makes life a little bit easier. Just a little bit more easy, you know? Is that the right? Does it make sense? More easy? Easier. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm talking about. The Hierophant. Bring it in order. I feel like you had to collapse one understanding, maybe like a complete lifestyle you were living. Say this was your way all the way. You were always, you know, in this space. You were always doing this thing. You were always having this problem, right? But now you have collapsed here, and now you are trying to embark on something with something that has more order, that is more new, that is, you know, a little bit, that has more foundation. You know, that now that you have done all this work, what it is that you're going to go into now, or whatever mindset you're going to take away now, is going to be it's like a 360, but it is a 360 because you end back up at the same spot, but with a different perspective. Okay, that's what they didn't tell you, and now I'm telling you. And this is where you are with the Hierophant. I don't know. I'm getting there with the Hierophant. You're doing things right now. You're just like, okay, I'm coming up in this bitch, and bitch, I'm not wet behind the ears. Very much dry. The Tower. You didn't want to let it fall, but it definitely fell. Ooh. 6 of Pentacles. You did. I feel like you had to do your part. Like you asking. 7 of Pentacles, looking. Oh, where my stuff at? Why my garden ain't growing? But you're not putting no fertilizer on it. You're not talking to the plants. You're not out there. You're not, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's something where they kind of take a tool and kind of unpacks the soil a little bit so the stuff can grow and breathe. You're not doing none of that. You just put the motherfucking flowers in there, turn the sprinklers on, and went about your damn business. No, you need to tend to your garden. And you have. So now you reap the rewards. Let's do one more card. Let's do an oracle card. I'm going to do this deck. Okay. What it's gonna be is gonna be lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. We just said that. Let's do one more. I don't know what the fuck that says, but it says longing for home, homesick for the stars. Maybe to where you belong, where you want to go, maybe a new space, trying to go back to maybe where you came from. Like I said, 360, obviously we see that as some type of circle, something going on here. You are going back to where you started, but with a different perspective. You left home, now you're ready to go back. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. Okay, that's your reading. Like, comment, and subscribe.